You guys seem to really enjoy me drawing country balls by memory, or maybe you didn't really like it that much, you just couldn't look away because it was a train wreck. I mean, I don't think I did horrible, but I mean, yeah, it's not the best. But I actually only ended up drawing 10. There's still so much more, and so many more iconic ones as well. So let's see what our first country is gonna be. Oh no, that is Albania. I actually just looked up an article for most difficult flags to draw. This was in the top 10. It actually doesn't seem that difficult, but honestly, I'm gonna butcher this. It's literally just with a red background and like a black double-headed dragon or something. Don't really know how this is gonna go. I don't know how many spikes it has. Those aren't even spikes. What is this? This is just looking like the Canadian maple leaf. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. For symmetry purposes, I'm pretty sure it is like, honestly, it's something like that. Obviously, this is not the greatest. Now we just need to turn this into a ball somehow. Okay, I think it could have been better. It could have been better. Its eyes are so wide, it actually looks like it's got issues. Okay, I made the eyes too big so you can't really see the symbol. But anyways, that's Albania. And here's the actual Albanian flag. Oh yeah, it's not a dragon, it's like an eagle sort of thing, and these are like feathers. It's like less spiky. I didn't even draw the feet. I forgot I had all these things going on, and the head is technically connected up here. Oh man, okay, let me just remove his eyes for a second so that you can see. Wow, all right. I mean, you know, again, Country Ball universes, a lot of the drawings are supposed to be a little bit more simplified. I don't know, I'm just trying to give myself an excuse. Now, I told my editor Frank to be a little bit more harsher when it comes to reviewing it. It's gonna give me a score 1 out of 10. Let's see what he gives me. Bangladesh is next. I like this one a lot. This one is going to be incredibly simple. I just got to make sure I get the right green. Well, I guess we probably won't find it. It's probably a little bit darker than that, maybe that. And then just a big giant circle. Now, it's not in the center. It is slightly to the right. There it is. That is exactly the Bangladesh flag. Okay, for some reason I decided to give him like weird, squinty, cute eyes. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. I actually got this slightly wrong. It's to the left. It is not in the center. It is towards the left, and I put it on the right. Okay, sometimes in the Country Ball universe, they intentionally get things wrong, like they put the Polish flag upside down for the country ball. But honestly, I think I deserve to take the L with this one because I was trying to draw the real flag and I got it wrong. He looks like he's smoking something. Now this is gonna be a fun one, Panama, and with the Country Ball universe, we actually get to draw this one pretty uniquely. So first of all, let me just see if I can even get the correct flag here. We have 2 white, so it's divided into 4s, and I think it's blue down here and then right here. That, yeah, it's basically that. There might be a smaller detail that I'm missing. Let me just like slide this over. There's not like some yellow or something here, right? I don't know if that's not it. Honestly, I'm just gonna go with the very I don't think there actually might be like a star or something. Now most country balls of course are balls, in fact, believe it or not, but not Panama. Actually, looking at this looks already like not right. Panama is cut in half because it's supposed to wait, actually, you know what, it's supposed to be cut horizontally. I think I have seen it cut maybe vertically like that, but it's supposed to be horizontal, which now that I think about it, it can be vertical too, since on the map it looks like the canal itself is a little bit more vertical, or it looks more like it's going south to north, not as much east to west. And of course we have to have like blood coming through it too. I mean, you don't have to, but yeah, it again signifies it's like cut down the middle. Oh, there were stars in it. Also, I totally got the colors in the wrong spot. I could feel that there was something there, and I even said it was a star, although I knew it was never yellow. But I mean, I got the checkered right, and then yeah, the blue was at the bottom and the red was at the top, just in the opposite corners. And then again, yeah, most depictions in the Country Ball universe have this country split down the middle. Here's one with a lot of blood. You know, I would ask Frank to give me a little bit of a nicer score if I actually included the stars, but like looking back at this creation, this doesn't even really look like Panama. If I had the stars, yeah, like I'd be like, can you know, let go of the fact that I didn't get the colors in the right spots. Yeah, the stars would have made it so much better. Well, this one might be a little bit awkward. Okay, well, it is just a tricolor, but let me make sure I get the order correct. It's red, white, and blue. Wait. Okay, there it is. I just was a little bit nervous about the order. We have the order, the tricolor. Now, I'd like to make this one a little bit more special. Let's go ahead and give him one of those whatever that, what's it called? I always forget how to pronounce those. Unschloss something. And of course, a big red star to represent the old days, and then the eyes that look very dead. I think that's pretty obviously a nice Russian ball. Okay, so obviously I got the Russian flag down, there it is. And then one of the first depictions is of course Russia with one of these hats on. Could have also drawn the Soviet Union next to him. Oh, that's the name for the Russian hat, okay. I knew it was with a U. All right, Frank, what are you gonna give me? Our neighbors to the south, here we go, Mexico. First things first, I just gotta make sure that I get the tricolor down. Now this is not gonna be easy. I believe it's green first on the left and then red. Yeah, okay, because that's Italy. And then I don't know how I'm supposed to draw this in the middle. It's mostly brown, I think, because the story goes they saw a swamp, and on top of the swamp there was a cactus. It's gonna be like a little bit sideways. I don't know, something like that. Oh, this is gonna be horrible, I can already tell. And actually, the Mexico flag, believe it or not, is one of the only flags in the world that has a little bit of pink in it. They have these little, like, seeds right there. Spain also sometimes has pink in their flag. It depends on, like, the saturation. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit of yellow talons. The big eagle. I don't know how I'm supposed to draw this. I don't think it's like, I don't know what that is. I mean, okay, there's the eagle. Like, should we leave it with its mouth open, though? Should I give it the eagle, like, a little eye? Okay. And then inside its mouth is, like, a long snake. I think it's a green snake or something. I don't know really why I'm drawing it like this. Gotta make sure he has, like, a slithery tongue. I mean, that is... in terms of, like, drawing it, that is the flag. I got all the details. It's in a swamp, a cactus. There's pink on the cactus. There's an eagle. There's a snake. I mean, what else do you want from me? Let me just, like, maybe switch around the proportions a little bit bigger. All right. Okay, I mean, there's the flag. Now I gotta draw the country ball. I gotta make sure that, oh, this is gonna be a fat country ball. Hold on. It's gonna have to be wide no matter what, I think. Not really sure why I decided to give him big, cute eyes. Mexico! Sombrero and taco and all. Okay, I knew there was some sort of strange, like, I don't know. I'm reminded of, like, that thing they have on the Cyprus flag as well. Yeah, it literally looks just like this. I'm sure there's a word for it. And then actually above that is supposed to be the swamp. I've never noticed this little yellow square in my entire life. What even is that? Then there's the cactus. Wait a second. This is a weird depiction because I don't see the pink. I swear it has pink in it. Maybe it's because it's like a low quality version of it. Okay, there we go. Now there's not that many pink. I guess it's supposed to be the flowers of the cactus. Well, this one has a ribbon around this part. Surprisingly, the talons were actually yellow, but there's like a black nail to it. And then most of the eagle is brown. I actually got that the eagle's wings were out, and then the head is actually at the top. It's not at the bottom, but yeah, it looks like a rattlesnake as well. I mean, I think you can get the idea that this is supposed to be the Mexico flag, though. I even got the whole thing that it's supposed to be mostly on the right-hand side of the cactus, and the cactus is like mostly on the left. But this is a very difficult country ball to draw, and as you can see, well, sometimes people are just like taking the exact icon. Oh, I forgot to draw the corona. Okay, that's actually a really good drawing of it. All right, I don't know. I mean, I thought from memory I did pretty okay, but we'll see what Frank says, especially on this one. You can hand out like the certificate for all of Mexico. Okay, this is literally one of the hardest countries to draw. Like, why? Why is this doing this to me? Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's this, or, you know what, it might actually go the other way. I think it's that. Is the dragon orange? Or, you know, I think it's yellow, and then just a crazy orange dragon. Wait, didn't I have to draw this one before? I'm 100% gonna do worse than last time. See, I don't even remember. Oh, the head goes this way. It's just such a crazy drawing. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. The problem is there's, like, actual white in it, too. Okay, this looks like a duck. The thing is, I think there's like it's not perfectly, like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. You see the effects I'm trying to go for? Maybe those things need to be a little bit bigger. I mean, you know, I don't know, man. I don't even know what how am I supposed to put this into a country ball form now? It just keeps getting worse. Just like shrink it down and try our best to fit it in there. This is not gonna be a circle. This is gonna be a really weird, I don't know. All right, something that looks really off about this. I think is the orange? I don't know. I don't, obviously look something off about it. Oh, okay. It was white. I got yellow and orange correct, but the dragon itself was white. And I don't know I don't know where I got, I guess I knew that there was white going into it. What was I thinking? Also, what are these things it's holding? Like little, apples? There's just no way I could have drawn. Look at this. Look at this. Who can draw this? I've long left my anime drawing phase. I'm just kidding, never had those. That was Frank. Damn, I don't know how I was supposed to draw that. And honestly, it seems like no one actually does draw it. They usually just like rip the icon off of, I mean, here's kind of a drawing. They did better than me, I think. Oh, wow, yeah, they did. What even is this? I always forget the monstrosity I did just like 30 seconds earlier. I just want to delete this. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Here's another famous one. This one also shouldn't be that difficult. It is just a red background with a yellow star. Okay, that already looks pretty good. Can very easily turn this into a Vietnam as well. I just gotta make sure that I get this part right. I believe there are 4 other yellow stars next to it. Smaller yellow stars. I mean, yeah, it's basically like that. I'll just shrink this guy down and make sure I find a way to draw a circle around it. Sometimes this is the hardest part. Okay, I gotta make sure that this is nice and big though. I drew these cool stars. I'm gonna make sure everyone sees them. All right, there we go. We pretty much got it. And man, that is nearly exact. I know I didn't get the alignment of the smaller stars down really. Also, these stars, they're curved. They're turned. I never once realized that in my entire life. And here's an example of the Chinese country ball. I really need to work more with my shading and my shadows. I mean, then again, I'm just honestly trying to remember the flag. I'll worry about shadowing, shading later. What do you think, Frank? I'm honestly just curious to do this one because I don't know. This is a tricolor that I don't know if I can get. It's yellow, green, and red, I think, right? I think it's like yellow at the bottom, then green in the middle. Yellow, green. Is that it? Something feels weird about that. I think maybe it's because one of I think the shading of this is a little bit off. Is that right? I don't even know. Is it more of an orange? Yeah, I think it's that. I think. All right, there we have a little angry Lithuanian ball. Let me try my hand at the shading. Oh wow, that does make it look significantly better. What? This is crazy. Now, if only I actually got the tricolor right. I knew that the tone of the colors wasn't the same. Like, you know, this is like a dark green. Also, this isn't really a yellow. It's like an orange, but yeah, the yellow's not down here. Son of a... And I don't really know a whole lot of stereotypes about Lithuania. They like basketball. They also had the Poland-Lithuanian Commonwealth for a little bit there. Why does this still looks right though? Going back to it, maybe it's just the shading. The shading's gonna make everything look right. I just needed to do something more like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's it. Wow, I swear, I don't think it's like an actual medical condition, but I'm pretty confident I have flag dyslexia. Ooh, now Morocco is a fun one because oftentimes in the country ball universe, they are displayed as demonic. First of all, it's a pretty kind of darker red, maybe not that dark. It's a dark red with kind of a dark green, what looks to be a pentagram in the middle. Also, I don't believe that the star is like completely connected. I'm gonna draw it all connected, but just know I know this is not right. Okay, that's a terrible start. So it doesn't like fill in, like it's definitely not this. Like that obviously, yeah, that's wrong. Why do I feel like when I say not connected, it's like this? Oh, this looks so much worse. But you know what I mean? It's like, oh, that looks like Patrick's star. Okay, that's probably the best I'm gonna get. Let's lighten that red a little bit. So there we go, that's better. Okay, there it pretty much is. I'm still practicing the shading a little bit. But you know what, like I said, the thing about Morocco is they're usually drawn with like devil horns. Okay, those look like cat ears. And then in addition to that, also a tail. There we go. That's pretty much them. Oh, it's not the fact that the lines are not connected. They are connected. They go through each other. It's just the star isn't filled in, like I said. And I even said pentagram too. Like I thought I knew what that was. And then just so you know that I'm not crazy, one of the first results for the Morocco country ball is literally a demon. That is not always the case, but sometimes. Well, there we go too, right there. This definitely would have looked better if I did the connecting lines, but I mean, you get the gist, right? Let's see what Frank gives me. Slovakia is a fun one because they have an eye patch, but I'm going to butcher this so badly. Oh, I cannot remember this at all. Is it a vertical tricolor? I don't think it is. I think it's like that. It's also like similar to maybe Serbia or something. It's like red. Nope, that's definitely not right. It could be that, maybe. The thing is, they have this shield right here, and it acts as an eye patch in a lot of country balls. I'm pretty sure this is Slovakia, right? I just want to make sure that I'm not doing the wrong one. There are other countries with these eye patches though. Now I have no idea what is inside that thing. Why am I just thinking about putting dots right here, like yellow dots? I don't know what that is. Honestly, I don't know what that is. Don't ask me. I can't provide you any answers. Wish I knew. Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, Slovakia. Wow, very Slovakian. I don't think I've ever seen anything more Slovakian in my entire life. He definitely looks like an evil villain, that's for sure. All right, well, I got that it was a horizontal tricolor, and I got the colors right, just not the order. Also, I am completely shocked that there is actually a cross. Like, I kind of did that as a joke, but that was just what my instincts told me. That's one thing I'm noticing about this. You kind of just, like, follow your instincts, even if it feels weird at the time. I'm not saying that I'm drawing these amazingly. I'm just saying sometimes my instincts will tell me something that it'll kind of give me a hint because I just see these flags so often. This is pretty simple too. I don't know where I got the yellow from, but I mean, obviously those instincts were wrong, really wrong. And then there you go. There's the country ball. I could have done the little band brown, but I like that it's black. I want to think someone would be able to identify this as a weird Slovakia. It looks like an alternative history Slovakia, weirdly, but I don't really know. Finally, I have to include a non-ball in my country ball drawing video. Honestly, I don't know how to do this flag though. It's just red and white, that's for sure, and it's not a ball like I said. It is a triangle, and I don't really know where that joke comes from. I get the Bermuda triangle being a triangle, but not really this one. What is it? I don't, like, it's just, I think there's a symbol in there. It is just red and white. Is there, that somewhat feels a little bit right. Maybe it's actually red here. How do you shade a triangle? Now I just don't, you can't do shading with triangle. Man, I cannot remember what this is. Is it just like split down the middle? There isn't a moon and a crescent, right? I don't think, I mean, you know, it's not just a star. Let's just do like flag stereotypes. Is a star not just a red star? That's communist. They don't like gum. I know they don't like gum. I cannot remember. I just painted it all yellow, gave it some big angry eyes because for some reason Singapore is just always angry. Man, I don't know. What even is that? I don't even know what this is. I don't know. It does have the moon and stars. What was I thinking? I guess it's just a different I've definitely never seen it like this before. I also should have known. I mean, Singapore was a part of, I mean, it's next to Indonesia. It was a part of Malaysia, I think, right? Then it got kicked out. It added like the moon and 5 stars. I don't think I was ever gonna get this. I feel like I don't see the Singapore flag nearly enough. And then when I do, it's in country ball form, so I really just see like the white bottom. Oh, and you can do shading to this Singapore I never really thought about that. Oh my, what is this? Of course, I had to leave this video off with just a terrible last submission. I feel like I did better last video, but I didn't really do that good in that video either. And big thanks to my patrons. Drew, I'm stalking you and will kidnap you December 27th, 2022. DJ McSkillet, Fat, Norwal. Drew's Argentinian $20 is a lot. Bring back Evan Price. Good old Isaac Kilgore is dead. Nova Gamer, Bassall 69, Patrick, Fresh, Robert, Rye, the Scottish Token, the Polish, I love you, the Mexican 60. And why am I doing this?